Okay, so in this video we're going to learn how to find the Y-intercept. And the Y-intercept comes from this equation that you're going to see a billion times in your math career as a student. The equation is the slope-intercept form. Let me write that down. Slope-intercept. And the slope-intercept form looks like this. It's y equals mx plus b. And it's called the slope-intercept form because the m value here in front of the x, that's the slope, is the m, and the intercept is this b value here. That's the y-intercept. The y-intercept is, if I drew a graph and we had a line that goes through the graph, the y-intercept is wherever it touches the y-axis or crosses through the y-axis. So it's a very important thing to be able to find. So let's see if we can find it on this equation. Our equation is y equals negative 2/3 x plus b. So they give you the slope, which is the negative 2/3 here, and they give you 2 points right here, 5 and negative 6. Now the 5 is always the x value, and well, not the 5, but the first number in a coordinate pair is always the x value, and the second number is always the y value. So what you do to be able to find b is you take each one of these points. So say the 5 is the x, so that's going to go where the x value is, and the y value is this negative 6. So we're going to rewrite our equation, putting our points back into the equation. So we got negative 6 equals negative 2/3, and then our x is 5, and then we have our plus b, and we're trying to solve for the b. So the rest of this is just algebraic arithmetic. So we just need to take negative 2 times 5, which equals negative 10 over 3 plus b. And then we still have our negative 6 over here. This step's a little difficult. You got this fraction here. We need to add that to both sides. So let me do plus 10/3 to both sides. And now on the right hand side it's going to cancel out, right? And then you just got b. On the left hand side you have negative 6 plus 10 over 3. Hopefully you remember that you have to, in order to add fractions together, you have to find a common denominator. So let's write this. I need some more room, so let's write this up here. So negative 6 plus 10 over 3 equals b. Now we have 10 over 3, so that means that we need to make the 6 have a 3 on the bottom. So it's kind of like we have negative 6 over 1. Remember how you have that invisible 1 there? So in order to get the 1 to turn into a 3, we need to multiply the bottom by 3. So if we multiply the bottom by 3, we need to multiply the top by 3. So negative 6 times 3 equals negative 18. And then 1 times 3 equals 3. And then we add that to our 10/3. And then all that equals b. So now we got, in order to add fractions, you just add the tops of them. So this negative 18 and the 10. So negative 18 plus 10, that equals negative 8 over 3 equals b. Now we can probably put that answer in and they'll probably take that. Let's try it out. Yay, we got it right. So that's that point, and they're going to give you another point to do, so just solve that. Make sure to fill up all your cards over here, and I would probably use a piece of paper. If you got any questions on adding those fractions, just call me over.